Hi guys. Everything okay? Okay. Hi guys. Sorry, running a little late today. Oh my God. Good to see everybody. Oh my God. Oh, and by the way, let me just show you this. I don't know if you have, if anybody has, if you have problems. Okay. If you have some issues, sometimes with everything, you know, with the I forgot what it's called, the internet thing. Sometimes I know if people drop off. Okay, sometimes. So okay. All right. Okay. Diane responded to those emails. Okay, so anyway, guys. So I'm like a little frazzled. Oh my God, can you believe this moment that we're living? It's a little crazy. It's so strange. Sometimes I think, I don't know. It's so, sometimes I can't even believe that I'm doing this with you, and that I'm doing this at all, and that they were living through this moment. Cynthia Allen asked on YouTube, she left a comment, she asked, what is, are you, is it hereditary or something like that? And so I told her that I feel like my mother would be kind of upset if she knows that I do, like, that I have, maybe she would probably find it entertaining in some way, but because it's, I don't know, it seems kind of crazy, but I feel like it's so perfect to me. I don't know. I feel like it helps a lot. I don't know. It's just like, so it's like the ups and downs are crazy. It's so crazy. And because I've also felt, I think from yesterday's reading, sorry, because I'm like rearranging cards here. So regarding yesterday's reading, I felt like, not yesterday, the day before, you know, I felt like he was kind of intense, and I kind of don't want to put it on YouTube because of the subject. And I realized I really like the intimacy that we have here is what gives us, or gives me, the liberty to go places, right? I feel like, and this is why, because we have this group that I know who you are. You know what I mean? It's not like rant, because I feel like the whole thing with the trolling and you're not knowing who the person is and so forth. But I feel like here we kind of know who each other is, and so that's very nice. And it's, yeah. So then, oh my God, oh my God, yeah. So yeah. Oh my God. So I saw some. I'm like, let me just go backwards a little bit. Cannot believe the whole, oh my God, the whole thing with the guns. But I feel like, guys, the kids were so impressive considering what they went through. The kids that they interviewed on the television, they were so much better than anybody, than, you know, obviously the politicians, or you know, the so-called president. So they were so articulate, and they were just said it right, because it's like, without masks, without bullshit. They're like, we want, this cannot keep going on. Hello. Exactly. Don't want to hear action. You know, I'm sure you guys have seen a meme. There's somebody posted a message, crossed off thoughts and prayers, and use, what was it, policy and change instead. We don't want, like, condescension. And it's great, because it that's what this really is all about. So I don't know. So oh my, well, I have to, oh my God. So anyway, so it's so crazy, you know, this moment. I feel like I really feel a change. I feel like it's undeniable now. Okay, with this whole thing, you can't, and it will be a divide, like a what divide. Oh my God, a moment of divided waters. I forgot what's the expression is. Okay, policy, exactly. Policy is the only answer. Watershed moment, exactly, Jenna, exactly. So I don't know. So I just because I feel like the whole thing went, at first I felt like the whole thing with the right wing, they were like, oh, everybody has to be, it's all about, one side does one thing, the other is like sort of equalizing things that are not equal. Okay, so it's like, oh, but you don't have to like the conservatives, you have to like kind of like making room. The whole thing was that, like how they went. Okay, exactly. And so I feel like this is the pendulum went the other direction. It's like, I'm sorry, it's not, there's a limit. You reached the limit on many levels, but this is it. You can make excuses for those kinds of things. Okay, it's like, why assault weapons? Are you kidding me? Why? Okay, and so yeah, so that's that was intense. Okay, and I feel like this sort of emotion. Oh my God. Yeah, Marilyn said it took 24 hours to get Trump's drug mix just right. Yeah, I feel like he's, oh my, yeah, exactly. He's just his hope, guys, guys, I'm gonna say this sounds so horrible, but it's so Trump. It's like, I'm sure he's hoping for a miracle, like a real terrorist attack. Okay, he's like, yes, he just wants like some horrible tragedy. They could be like, oh, it's an Arab, or it's a whatever, it's like a Muslim, or it's a African American, or it's a Latino. It's like that's what he wants. But evidence points to the contrary over and over and over again. Okay, so anyway, so this is fascinating. Yeah. Okay. Cowards. Yeah. So I don't. I mean, So let me. I mean, what else? What else? Yeah, this is like such a huge issue. You had a MAGA hat, exactly. More mass shootings have occurred exactly than any other in the Trump presidency than any other. Yeah, it's just it's just to think the whole. And where did I read this? There's a whole thing that they feel like the NRA, in a way, I know it sounds harsh to say, but it's like, and I know there's a difference between owning a gun and all those, there's not against people owning guns. It's like assault weapons people should not be like carrying them out on the street. I'm sorry, is that like too much to ask? Yeah. So it's like, it's like, it doesn't, it's like, but that's the thing. I think that the discourse has been so like weaponized really by those people. Okay. That it's really like, I think we've got to the point where the discourse has been cornered. Okay. And there's no more excuses left, basically. Okay. And so, yeah, but this whole thing with the link with the IRA, guys, is really like, it's fascinating. Okay, it's horrible. It's horrific. But it's exactly 3 million NRA members. And the whole thing, it's like Russia is thinking this. There was a meeting, I forgot which, this week, I think Tuesday or something, or Monday, I don't remember, where the intelligence people went and it said, yes, there was an attack by Russia. And I feel like, I'm sorry, we're in a kind of a low level war, but it's a war. Okay. And I don't mean to minimize wars like Afghanistan, but I feel like we are under attack. Okay. We are under attack. It's info ops. Exactly. It's info wars, literally. Okay. And so, because there was a guy, so I was on Twitter, and there's this guy who I follow. Well, actually, I don't follow him anymore, but he's a prominent person, one of them. He's a Republican, and he's sort of clever, witty. And those tech people, they love to say that, regular people are just like losers, or like they don't know anything. So he was like, oh, back in 2008, people were like, don't do social media. And now, 2018, people are just saying like social media is so wrong. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wow, it sounds just like the NRA excuse. The NRA says, if there's a gun, somebody shoots somebody, the gun is not related, just happened to be in the person's hand. The same thing with the excuse of tech people. Oh, cyber wars, tech, that has nothing to do with tech. People just do it, whatever. So it's like this discourse of really everybody removing responsibility, like removing cause and effect. Okay, you can't remove cause and effect. And the same thing, Peter Thiel has now moved to California, to LA. I'm sorry, he's moved to LA because he said, oh, San Francisco is just really, what is it? There's too many liberals, as if California, as if LA, there's not enough liberals or whatever. But basically what they're saying, it's like they don't like cause and effect because they cause these things and the effect is visible. But when that's pointed out, when it becomes clear, they don't want it. They don't want it. It's like, oh no, I'm sorry, it's not related. Okay, it is. It is related. The fact that people have assault weapons is related, okay? And I was listening to this woman. I have to link to you guys. She's an astrologer. Like I'm doing things and I'm always like listening to something. And she wrote, her name is Maxine. I forgot her last name. So she was saying that she grew up, her dad like shooting, but she said basically like, I understand that world of guns, but honestly, if you're human, you should not have guns because if people touch guns, they kill. That's the purpose of them. Okay. So it's kind of like Maxine Taylor. Exactly. Terry Jones. Yes. Maxine Taylor. Yeah. Yes. Did you see she posted a video I really liked? Okay. So Maxine Taylor. Yes. So she posted a video today. Very interesting. Very interesting. So she was saying that's just like, if you're a light worker, and not that I think of, but I was like, oh, that's interesting. She said, you've come to, this is the moment when we understand our purpose. Our purpose is to lift and to create change better for the better in some way. So this is the moment where you speak up or you have to bring positivity and so forth. So yeah, I don't know. I'll and I have a strong feeling, as I really do, that Mueller is going to go get these people because of money laundering. They can't, it's like, there's no way they're going to get out of it. And all these people, and it could be wrong, guys, it could be wrong. But I really believe that because it's like, not that I don't want to say they were lucky, but I feel like they have too much power. Okay. And these politicians, that we know them, whatever, like it was great because right away on Twitter, they were like the list of Republicans and how much money they've made. And there was, I think it's Burr, his name. I forgot his first name. He got like more than $6 million in campaign contributions from NRA or something like that. Okay, so what do you say? I mean, come on, Richard Burr, yes. So it's like, oh, hello. It's not related. It's like it's interesting because they love this conspiracy theories, but when cause and effect are pointed to them, they don't like it. Oh my God. It's not, yeah, interesting, Marlon. It's such much power, yeah. Yeah, and it's also, Diane saying the killer was someone called 911 and the kid for threatening in the past. He threatened to blow up the school and hurt animals, but no one put him on a list. And I feel like it's not just even that. It's like there has to be special programs for people to, I don't know that you can teach empathy and so forth, but basically it's serious, okay? It's very serious. Oh my God. Yeah. It's, and it's, in a way I was, like I said, it filled me with hope that the young kids, the high school kids, and I'm getting goosebumps now thinking that they they know where they stand. They live through it, so they could be like, no, not okay. We have to do something. So I feel like this is the beginning, okay? And because I remember the reading of when I did for the NRA, it was just about money laundering, and basically it showed that their power is going to wane, mostly because of the money, okay? And I feel, guys, this is the thing. I have a feeling. Yeah. Because I think ultimately, this whole thing is like the idea that at the core of it is like people who suffered a lot, I'm not justifying it and everything, but it's like they're able to dehumanize other kids. They don't see them as people, and they see this world between reality and video game and so forth. So it's a matter also of education, of cultural education and so forth, because it's not normal, okay, to want to kill people. Like, it's so normal, right? How is that normal? You see that Cory Booker and Kristen Gilbert are not going to accept corporate campaign donations. Well, I feel like it's time, guys. Really, this is the moment, and I think when we, and I feel like I'm saying with a confidence, but I feel like I hope it's true. But I feel like when we turn things around, what's interesting about this moment, if anything, is that it tested our values, right? It said, okay, you have to stand for something, because saying, it's like the whole thing with the whole like fascist basically um coping out. It's like, oh no, everybody's different. You can, well, you don't like someone's politics. Then no, it's not about politics. It's about survival. It's about the fact that when you live in a country or in a state somewhere, there's other people. Okay, no, not true. Oh my God, they make it sound like having autism is a crime. They assume a kid with autism. No, no. Oh my God. Oh my God, so strange, so sad. So so guys, do you think, I don't know if you, oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, see, my kid was very, very shy in high school, but he's gentle, it wouldn't hurt him. Oh my God, no, no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hmm. Yeah, it's hard to tell, guys, those things though. Although at the same time, why does it happen so much here though? And someone was saying that in Canada, is it true that in Canada you can have guns too and people don't shoot? I don't know if it's true, but it's something about I also feel like those I didn't go to high school here, so I don't know what it's like, but it sounds like very harsh. Like, it's very, people are very, very mean. And there's like this whole thing about fitting in, that you have to look a certain way, or like, right? So I feel like that's tough. Okay. I'm not justifying, like I said, okay. But it's I don't know. Yeah. Those who feel, exactly. It's generally committed by those who feel socially powerless. Yes. So guys, do you think this is something I could do like a reading on, if it's like what is happening, and if things are going to change, or if it's don't want to say maybe it's related to our healthcare and lack of social programs. Yes, also I think, but don't want. I think ultimately, and I think this relates to tech for as well, because it's like some people who are in tech seem to have that worldview as well, which is that community doesn't exist, right? Or that like people do, it's like it's all about community, okay, essentially, and caring for kids, because who knows, I don't know, kind of miss the political news. Yeah, me too. Oh my God. So okay, guys, so let me just, let's think about if you should I do a reading on this, okay, now, to see if there's a possibility for changing policy in the future, okay, now that it's happened. What does it mean? Will there be change? That's one reading. And how this is going to change with everything that's happening in the investigation, okay. And then two, what else did I see? So then I'm just going over the things I posted today. It was like so many. Oh, and then there was this thing about, I told you, well, I posted this link to this intelligence community report. Anyway, intelligence community report. I'll mention what you're saying, Pedro. So anyway, so the intelligence community report about what's going on in the world. So that's a good introduction to, like, not, I don't keep track of everything, but I feel like with the amount of news that's happening, that's a good thing to, that's just a good, don't know, it's like a good center of something, okay? Yeah. So which ones, Domana, Shane, which one are you saying? Please, I'm curious to see the possibilities in the situation. Which one do you mean? Because I mentioned a couple, 3 times, man. Okay. So let's see. Yes, that's a good. Natalie phrased it nicely. She said, "Is this will this shoot this fine? This is this shooting going to change the laws?" Okay, gun control. Interesting. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So let's do one. I'm just want to let's see legislation against money. Okay, so that's a good way to phrase it. The other question, the other things I just wanted to go over that I posted was, oh, the other thing that I posted was a thing about Jared Kushner having to, Patricia is saying we must all write to congressmen. Yes, yes, interesting, Terry. Julia has asked for 29 years. Interesting. Yeah, oh my God. So anyway, so the other thing is about, did you see that Jared Kushner and Ivanka have a ridiculous amount? I could not believe it. I can't even believe it's real. It's possible. $200,000 in credit card debt. Oh my God, that's a lot. I understand that's not necessarily an indicator of God knows what, of like that maybe you have money and you can have that, but it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? It means like they have nothing. They have nothing, right? Or something like that. Because I feel like what you like 30, it was like between 30 million, 150 million in debt. And I don't know if that's that basically it's your companies that are in debt or if it's you, but they said that how much it was like, Christy, was like between, it's in the article, it was like they were super specific. They said he went from like there was like between 30 million and 150 million. Okay, 100, can you imagine? Only 30 million in debt. Like, hello. Oh, just 30 million. Like, whoa. And I don't know how these things work. And I know, I guess from understanding Trump, just looking, the whole thing with real estate, it looks like it's just it's all about debt. Okay, so if you borrow the money to build the building and you have to sell it, that's kind of how it works. So I just feel like Terry is saying, wait until her broke ass has to send her kids to public school. And I feel like Terry, she can't afford I don't think she can afford it, right? If you have $250,000 in it, that's like crazy. Like credit card debt, like that's like expenses, right? So it's like the whole thing where they're like wearing these outfits and all this. It's just a look, right? It just seems like they have nothing really, right? Why would you? Because it said, the thing that was crazy was it said that his debt increased ever like when he went into the White House. Okay, and this is a little strange to me. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's a way to launder money. I don't know. I really don't know much about it, but it seems very suspicious. Yeah, Patricia saying Trump is a serious bankrupt. Yes, and it's not a judgment on like, I don't, that or whatever, nothing like that. But I feel like that amount sounds crazy. It's crazy. It's like instead of like living like normal people, right? They have to show off. Remember how they got a fancy house, beautiful house. It's all image. It's all image because they don't really have money. They're not like the Kennedys or anything, right? Fantasy, it's like, exactly, it has to do with all the phone. Because I feel like if a person, and the way that the article described it, it's like, it was just like, essentially that like he must be desperate. You know what I mean? If you like owe that much money and I'm going to go to the bank, what do you need? Oh, just $50 million and, and what is it called? I don't know what you call it, that for what? For what? Because I understand if you have a business or like, sometimes you do need money and it's not a business thing. It's like, right? It's not. It's like you need to live above your means, like really quickly. And it's like the amount, oh my God. Yeah, you realize like the amount of desperation these people are under. And it makes sense. I've seen this again and again from the beginning with Jared. Like the reason why he's in the White House is because he needs to broker deals to cover his money, his debt. So it's really like, Yeah, Diane said Trump's house in Beverly Hills is a huge eyesore. Yeah, and it's all like a way for them to park money. Probably. Who knows? Like for his case. So I feel like it's kind of scary. You realize like when it's not scary because and this is like again so funny again that I always like go back to my habit of watching crime shows, and it's always like the motives is either like somebody your husband or something, or it's somebody has debt and needs to like get money. So then this is like Jared, the motive is very clear, right? It's like he has this crazy debt, so he's willing to do anything to like and it's like it's interesting because they're dealing with these people who, like the guy from Saudi Arabia, he's truly wealthy. Okay. Oh my God, Diane saying a dentist here in Beverly Hills kill his mother for money to cover debt. Yeah. So it's like, and those crime shows are actually scary because it's like so and so killed her husband because she got a $10,000 life policy or something. And it's like, it's it's like for very little money, okay, or like anyway, for me I wouldn't, right, look, I'll kill people in general, but just for like 10, are you serious? Hello. So like it's kind of crazy, like if you have that much debt, what wouldn't you do for it, right? And it's like you the whole thing. But Diane is saying Sarah Huckabee such a backwards hillbilly, but guy, as I remember, I did a reading on her and it showed that she has debt, like she has, it was at the beginning. So anyway, oh my God, that's crazy. So anyway, guys, so that's the story. That's the story of today. Well, so I feel like this would be an interesting question about debt. Like, are they rich or are they poor? What's going to happen to their debt? Okay. And then, there was another interesting news. What was it about this money and debt? And oh my God, so much is happening. Okay, half an hour, guys, and then I haven't. It's like just talking about. There's so much going on. So okay, let me just focus here on something. Let me focus on something. I also want to know about their debt. Is it okay? Do you guys want to know if what's going to happen to their? Oh, this is the other news that A.J. Schneiderman, he overturned Citizens United in New York. I didn't know that you could I don't know how it works. Okay, or he's trying to. No, I think he did. So that was good news. And also the Reich. Oh, this is the other thing, guys. Okay, so I posted after I had already published the link. I did what is it called? I updated it, and I added this information. It was like these episodes of FBI files that Mueller, like cases where Mueller worked. It was the case against John Gotti and the Vincent Gigante. Okay, the guy who was pretending to be crazy. So I recommend it. The link is on the post. It's like what happened, and they all talk about Ryko. So that I thought it was so interesting because even one of the people that was interviewed on the show, and I remember Andrew Weissman, and I remember because that's the guy who's in his team now. Okay, so this was like 20 years ago or something. So yes, so I feel like they know, guys. I was like, Ryko, yes, because I was like, they know this from the back of their hands. And you know why I was so excited when I was watching this? Because they said they decided that the family was a criminal enterprise, and I was like, that's it, that's what they are. Okay, so it's the criminal enterprise, and I feel like it's time to ask about Ryko. Will they get them through, either New York or somewhere else? Okay. Like, because they're saying somebody had asked if because A.J. Schneiderman's gonna get him, okay? Exactly. And this is why it's exactly after the biggest fan was being taken out. But that's what I mean, Diane. Rico, that's what they say. Rico, that was Mueller who took down the Gambinos. So he knows it. Okay, so he probably understands the parallels between Trump family and the Gambinos. So they're kind of like maybe part of anyway, so since this whole dad thing came out, I was interested. I wanted to know, okay. No, but yeah, but the show yesterday said that this law was approved by the Congress in 1970. Okay, so so Mueller took down Gigante, and he was the Gambino person. Okay, so well, anyway, okay, okay, but what I mean is that Mueller knows, and that was the part about the show that I linked to was Gigante, and that's what was Mueller, and so was the other one with John Gotti, okay. So I thought, you know what, he knows stuff. It's going down, okay. So I want to know about Rico. I want to know about Ivanka and Jared's dad, and I want to know about the kids. Okay, all right. So let me get started with everything. Okay, so let's find out about the kids, the guns, the gun violence. Okay, I'm gonna pay attention because I have to stop talking. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. So now that this horrible tragedy happened, kids, gun violence, is this the moment? What does this moment mean? Will we be able to change the laws in the next when we elect new people for the government? Will we be able to change these laws? And can we change this? Is it possible to reverse this thing? Okay. Okay, hi Morris. I'm gonna close my eyes because otherwise I get distracted. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay. Okay, so all right, guys. So it's interesting. The center card here is an offer. Somebody made an offer, doesn't want an offer. And this is money, or could also be leadership. So I feel like this points to, and I'll show you the other beginning card. This points to basically the coziness between exactly the money people, right? The gun people, and the here, because right on top, the first card is this. It's like the wrong focus and deal. So they get offers to my financial offers to turn their blind eye on something. Okay. Hi Gladys. Hi everyone. So okay, and then I know. Okay, so this is a magician below. So we have this is a power to turn things upside to turn thoughts into reality, and it's a gift. So this is interesting because I feel like I associate this with sort of like a metaphysical power, but I think what it's saying is that there's just a lot of money, okay? And this is defeat, cause and defeat. So this is also a large quantity of money. So it's like offers, financial offers, basically to defeat, I think, essentially the bills, whatever bills. Not only is this lobbying about making laws that are beneficial to guns, but preventing any laws that are against guns, like massive sales of guns, going into place. The lobby is crazy. Okay. So yeah, it's like I feel like essentially the magician below basically said that they're very powerful. So deal is offered to them here to have the wrong focus to defeat anything that could stand against be against the gun lobby. And then here we have again the wrong group of people is key. So I feel like they're very focused on this. Okay, so the key here is money. Okay, the money and money and the wrong works go hand in hand, and it's almost like they give you everything to make sure. Yeah, Gladys said they have blood on their hands. Yes, because and I'm getting here, guys, the sense that this is so well organized. This is a regularity, and this is like almost too regular, almost too. And I wonder if this is the guy, the kid who I wonder who this could be. If this could just be the kid who shot the person, the people, the other kids, or if this is just a general. Okay, or politicians. We'll see. And then we'll see. It's funny because yeah, no, it's not funny. But I got an email. I always get emails, and I'm very behind on emails. If you've emailed me, I'm sorry. I have to catch up. But one person emailed me that is not anybody, none of you. But she said something like, "Oh, I love when you do, the intuitive readings. It's so great. It's so amazing." And that's enough for me. Okay, you don't need the tarot cards. Because people are like very direct. Like I always get there's like people just like kind of feel like I'm a toy. Okay, that I can be like, no, I'll do this, do that, whatever. But anyway, so I'm just saying that actually the tarot cards are very good focus, like have very helpful to focus. And I feel like the whole thing with the other types of readings that I do also, that now I'm like opening up more and more. I do think it's great, but it's very intense and it's very taxing in a way. So the tarot cards are actually perfect. And I feel like because I'm seeing this, and it's like I would not be able to focus as well without the tarot cards. Okay, so anyway, so okay, so this is a person now. This is interesting because this is a rich man in laws. I have a good sense about this person because it's like a person who wants a balanced approach to this. Okay, this is a law. And this is interesting because it says here, this is happy or get what you wish card, positive, wish negative. And this is the public society. So society is very unhappy. So even though everything is very organized for them to make these laws pass and everything, society is like, nuh-uh. And so there's a secret. So this secret's going to come out about the shady deals. Okay. So there's like, so the public is going to find out about the deals more and more. So this is going to change things. Okay. Yeah. Marcy said, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Natalie said, talking about the person, the kids, we talked about it earlier, but the young student was so articulate, I thought he would become a news anchor. Politics, yes. And then Morsi and Natalie also said, because I just mentioned the story about the cards, and I feel like it's a tool, right? It's a focus, it's a guide. I do think that I am very analytical about the cards. I like to believe them 100%, and I think they are true, but it's just a gateway into something, okay? It's not just, because I feel like there's other people, sometimes I watch them, and I disagree with them completely. Because I feel like the interpretation is wrong. It's not really what the card is. So I feel like I don't like to. It's almost like I think I need an anchor personally. So I feel like I like that there's all these cards and that it is like this. Okay. So anyway, so it's showing here essentially that guidepost exactly, Jean. Okay. So here is letter to the public. Okay. So I feel like this means that I don't think this is yet about laws. Okay. This just says that the letter, the communication is going to be made public, that is going to reveal their deals. Okay, and this is how you turn things around, I think, is really through this investigation. Okay, and I think in some, I don't want to say that we're lucky because it's not how I want to put this, but I feel like because the Mueller investigation is connected to the NRA, because the NRA was clearly money laundering or whatever, then this is, oh, Natalie, okay, then this will be helpful for us because we'll find out stuff. Natalie just said that she got her Sibylla. So it's very nice, right? Natalie, Sibylla is very interesting. Very good. So anyway, okay. So that's where we are at here. It's showing that it's all about, and I feel like it's kind of shocking how organized this whole thing is. Okay, let me just pull out the other types of cards to see here. Okay, what they say, because this is always fascinating. Okay. Oh no, oh no. Prison time. Somebody's going to prison time. Okay, interesting. Okay, so here, just contextualizing this with the other types of cards. So we have here, like I said, there's like some sort of almost like a bribing, but very like gifts of lots of money in order to defeat this. Okay, so this is again, viaggio means the foreign influence. Okay, and gran consolazione, it means like money, lots. It's like the biggest amount of change, money. Okay, you have, but it's upside down. So foreign shady money is coming. It's confirming here. Okay, this money, all of this like intense, bouquet of like offers. And this is the Russia card. Okay, it's the main woman, and there's a man here. It's not clear who the man is, but I feel like essentially, let's just say that this is like either the guy from the NRA or like a stand-in for the men who are getting the money, the politicians generally, okay, who are receiving the money. Okay, so yeah, so this is clearly the luxury and the treatment was part of the deal here, part of the plan. Okay, to in a way radicalize the U.S., right? To change, to make the discourse tougher, not in a good way. Okay, so here, like I said, the key financiers to this could also, I wonder, be Trump or like let's say politicians here. The key here is giving money to politicians, like to wield power. And this is kind of cool. Okay, this is a consolante sorpresa, means like, oh, unexpected good surprise. And this is interesting, guys. If you look at the image, it's like somebody is like cleaning the swamp and finds something. Okay, so I feel like this is negative. Somebody's cleaning the swamp and finds some money, shady money. Okay, and what happens to this person? Oh, what is it? Prigione. So look, so because they are finding this like, this shady money when they dig deeper, and people go to jail. It's saying right here. And again, oh my God, look, why? Twice prison. Never comes up like this. Twice, prison here. It's saying prison time, prison. Okay, so a long way. So, okay, so like either it's saying here, once they find the shady money that's been going, they're going to jail. They're going to jail once, they're going to jail twice, and they're going to jail for a long time, because it's a long way means for a long time. Okay, so it's a long time, either jail, either way. And it's also saying that the crime has been going on for a long time. Almost like, I feel like the way the cards are laid out here, they're very organized. So I feel like it was a very well organized operation, the money laundering, okay, and the violence that they are creating. Okay, I mean, just the whole, like, it's like, what is it called? They are calling out for violence. They want violence to happen. The whole thing is very violent, and I'm pretty sure the Russian is coordinating the propaganda here. So, okay, so here we have. Don't go away. Don't go. information. Oh, this is the person. This is some sort of person. This is what I get now. The information is financial. So financial information will be made public, and the public is going to be really unhappy about it, and it's going to reveal secret connections. Okay. So that's what's going to happen now. And interesting that we have exactly the bots are ridiculous. So then here, guys, it's interesting. This is kind of, it's confirming the things I've seen before. This is falsità, which also means illusions. Okay, mirage, illusions, not just the person, in conversations. So there's going to be conversations about illusions. So the country is going to be like, no, we have to talk about this. We have to talk about this bullshit. It's not okay. It's not working. It's over. Now, this is interesting. Gloomy thoughts. Okay, this is like, in a way, this is what we're doing now. We have gloomy thoughts about this. Okay, so there's the fakeness, the falsity creates negativity in a way, and this is kind of a little scary. This is militare. Militare sometimes means violence. Okay, or means this would be actually apt to deal with them because it's like they're just kind of violent. So we need to have conversations about the dark effects of this illusion about violence, okay? And this is what's going to happen, okay, I think. So where is it? Here it is, okay? So that's the future, basically, broadly speaking. So once the secrets come out and once the alliances are revealed and the financial connections, and I think there have been articles already, so they have been revealed, but what it's saying is in legal terms, because right at the center, and the center is always the present, is prison. You saw prison twice, long time, when they find the wrong money and they trace it. That's over. Okay, people go to prison. Okay, so that's that. Now we got the basic. This is the pull it a little bit back here to have more room on the table. Okay, so this is the basic, right? So let's now move on to more information. Okay, now we laid out the issue, which is entirely financial, and it's a form of spying. Okay, and I feel like, guys, this is like national. It's going to be considered national security. I'm getting a feeling that it's going to be like terrorism. Okay, it's going to be treated the same way. Yeah, I think so. Rick Gates, yeah. So. Yeah. So I feel like it's very serious because I've never seen, not that I've been using these other cards for a long time, but prison twice on the same row, it's pretty intense. It's very serious. So they're going to take it very seriously. Okay, so now let's see. Let me close my eyes here and see if there's any more information about this. Yeah, I feel like they were, I'm getting here, I close my eyes quickly, and they were using the NRA as almost like an arm, army recruiting. I remember in college, those places you have like army recruiting little booths or whatever. Like people, it's kind of like how it is. They would go there. They not only did to give money, but they would start kind of like, the image I got was like softening their brains to like accept, either join their quote unquote cause or be malleable to like suggestions. And we're really into like the whole thing that we can suggest them to like take up war. They were in control of like having almost like a cult, okay, where they could influence people and pretend, and they would buy into it and so forth. So that was a big part of their operation, and it's showing them receiving propaganda from Moscow. So they're part of the operation. Yes, Natalie saying grooming, exactly. Not just grooming on the American side, from the Russian side, they see the NRA as a very, very important goalpost. Okay, it's sort of like we send them, and it's almost like I feel like the investigation is going to show that this was an intelligence arm for them. Okay, this was like a training camp kind of thing. You know what I mean? You know how they have like ISIS has like training camps and stuff like that. It's like the ideology and the guns thing or whatever. It's like how they connect. So this is how they're gonna get them. They're gonna be like, no, I could see you getting all these emails. Okay, getting all these emails from them. You're posting the information they want. You do exactly what they want. You're the soldier. You're not in control here. They are. Okay, because guys, let's get real here. It sounds scary, but it's true. The main donor is this person who is the central, like a very top level manager in the Russian central bank. Hello, let's get real. Let's get real. Would they do that for free? No, no. So anyway, so that's all. Okay, for now. So let's see. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's showing that is a very big deal part of their operation. Okay, so next. Okay, so we saw this. So what happened? Should I just do sequentially to see what comes next? Let's do that, right? Unless you have, see if you have a very specific question on this, let's do it. Oh, tower. Oh my god. Yeah, but it's not. And I feel it's the whole like. It's the whole you know. Somebody. Yeah. Rosa is asking, is NRA Russia spokesperson Maria Butina related to Putin? And is this Trump's connection to Russia? No, I don't think. Well, I feel like Trump's connection to Russia is something else. There's so many. I think it's like I've said before. I think Trump's connection to Russia is the compromat of the sex addiction and the debt, long decades of debt to the Russians. Okay, so basically, this Maria Butina, I read an article about her. Is this woman who's like, it's funny, she's Russian and she was styled to look like these women, you know, who are like, I forgot, you know, those like gun advocate type women. So she was kind of like a character they created to be like, she's always like with a gun or whatever. But every article explains that in Russia, there's no, the gun culture, it's ridiculous because they don't allow it to happen there because they know if the population is armed, they're going to go take them down. Okay. They won't let it happen. So it's interesting. Okay. Okay, that's okay. Then go do your thing. Okay. So, all right. So, all right. Now let's see here. What? Oh, interesting. I did it. If I pulled it that like this, I never would have done that. And so, okay. So let's see here. Oh my God, so many cards. So this is a tower. So I feel like they are part of the, you know, the operation of like trying to turn the country upside down, and they're burdened. So I feel like they have a lot of information that's useful to Mueller. Okay. Lechereza upside down, it means like this is a card of lightness, okay, and like frivolity, but like this is serious. It's saying it's serious. It's hardcore. Okay. Just do one by one. And here we have Mueller is right here, and he's looking at the tree, meaning the family. So he sees that this situation is very serious. They really did want to turn everything upside down, and in a way, they're responsible for the tower, right? In the sense that they're trying to really kind of rock the boat. Okay. And then below we have the White House here. Opposition. The White House has a lot of like, it's like burdened in a way. I feel like it's in some ways guilty, but in a more like they know they have a lot of their carrying on their backs. Okay. And there's meetings. So I feel like there's a connection here. Okay. And they know, I feel like the White House knows exactly what's going on. They're part of it, and they're in with the, I feel like they're in with the memes or with whatever. Okay. So okay, so that's this. And then on the other side here, we have the Emperor. Now, this is a person in a position of power. I don't know. There's another card of Trump. Okay. But I don't know if this is could be, I wonder if this could be Putin. I don't think, we'll see who that could be. Okay. So, dottore means a doctor, but I think in the context of the question we're asking, it means finding a solution, because dottore is healing. This is a card also of healing. We need to heal this, okay? To look into it, to find a problem, find a solution. Talk, this is conversations. Have conversations about how to find a solution that will make us happy, that will find, right, kind of like happy. I feel like this is leadership in general, I think, okay? So after Trump, there's going to have, like I said, there's the chance that there's going to be a lot of, just a lot of conversation. So this could be Trump, the leadership upside down. Constanza means perseverance for a long time, a lot of money involved, okay? And news. So the news of the money, how long the money has been going to probably Trump when politicians are going to come out. So so I feel like there's going to be a whole like set of revelations here that's going to lead us to really kind of go inwards and like have to find a solution, because it's showing here that this is because the reality now that I'm seeing here, the connections here, is that the whole gun situation now is completely related to politics. You can't deny it, because they've put so much money into it because they wanted to create division in the country, okay? And then the NRA was a perfect tool. Okay, so now let's see. Okay, will we be able to change the laws? Will we be able to change the laws in the future, knowing that we know now that everything is going to come out and that there's all these like channels, professional channels of influence? Okay, can this be changed in the future? Will it what's going to happen? What's going to take? Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I feel like, guys, it's saying something. It's like, I feel like it's going to change. I feel like in a way it's repeating itself a little bit. Okay, so this is quickly something's going to happen to the child Trump, I think. He's going to be in a weak position. Okay, because it's stuff about the elections is going to come out. Trump aggressive. Okay, so he's going to be aggressive. The aggressive baby. And here we have, I think this could be Hillary. Okay, this is Hillary and the election. The woman, Queen of Cups, the election card. This is the jail. Look, okay, the jail and in many ways, okay, this card. Okay, so Diane, it's interesting. I'm glad the readings repeat because that means they're consistent. Yeah, no, I feel like it's explaining to us the situation, right? Why or how. So this is what's hidden, is like this, either that it's saying something, either that people are going to go to prison, or there's like a huge, people are tied up, literally, okay, in this. He is tied up in this. So we have, this is like the stuff that the election stuff about Hillary that was hidden is going to come up. I mean, it's going to be shown and people are going to go to jail for it. I think this is what it means. Okay, I'm being very like direct about it. I'm not trying to interpret, but I feel like it is what it is. Okay, and so if we look at these together, the child is implicated in the election. Okay, swiftly we'll find out this information that the child is implicated in the election, and that the aggression that was done behind the scenes that to weaken us is going to come up too. It's going to be visible. Okay. Now, how this relates, and I'll show you. It's funny, I did it a little bit differently. I'm just doing the little columns of two. This is interesting because, you know, it's funny. I was listening to this guy today as I was cleaning, whatever, doing things. And then this Italian guy, he has more than 100 videos on this Sibilla, and he's an Italian, literally Italian guy, but his sound is like very hard to hear. And I'm like checking my sound. But basically, so he was talking about this card, Disgrazia. It's a horrible card, right? And he was like, and it's funny because, you know, Italians, like, he was very like, you know, it's anyway, he was saying like, when the card is upside down, it's really horrific disgrace. It means, you know, acts of oppression, terrorism, da 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 da. So I feel like this was like this, guys, and it's exactly the situation, right? So it's like, this is the situation of the election where it was kind of like an act of terrorism, and this is kind of a card of works made. So they did work to cause this calamity. Okay. So who is going to jail, Cynthia? You're asking. No, it's explaining the situation. Okay. So it's contextualizing the situation of the guns, because the question is, when is it going to change? Ultimately, how are we going to see change, or when are we going to see change? Oh, Hillary, no. Hi, Rosa. Hi, nice, welcome. So no, oh my God, no, Hillary's not going. No. I'm saying, let me show you here. The person, because Hillary is like, the cards in the background, they are not the main person. The cards in the background are kind of like a little bit like the background, okay? So it's showing here the election and how the election affected Hillary, and what they've done to affect Hillary is going to come out. That's what I meant. Okay. So it's going to come out, and here, and so because here you see a card of the aggression. This is aggression. So what is the tone of the aggression? They created disgrace, like serious, almost like terrorists, by doing the works for disgrace. Okay. So Trump and all these people were very involved in this. Now, where is that other card? Where is it changed? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is a lady. Okay. And I wonder if this could, but I think this means women in general, because this is a card of like the earthy woman, and women are going to create change. Okay. I believe that. Okay. So I feel like once all of this comes out, when it's proven and it's legally clear, okay, that this is happening, then we're gonna there has to be change, because it's like the whole thing with the right wing and all these people, you know, the shady like fascist thing, is they say, oh, nothing happened, you're making it up. Whenever you bring it up, it's, oh no, you're making it up, it's not bad. Da, da, da. They're very afraid that this is going to come out, because when it comes out for real, when it becomes legally like a thing, recognized legally, then that's when shit's going to hit the fan for them. Because when you recognize it as an act of war, which I think that's how Mueller sees it, then anybody involved in this is going down like majorly, okay? And this is how I think they're going to catch the NRA people, okay? Now here, it's interesting. This would be the equivalent of the card of gifts, which is presente di pietre preziose, means jewelry, right? So it's like gifts. So it's upside down. So it's a quid pro quo meets gifts card, okay? And nemica means the enemy. So this money, the shiny money, the jewelry, and so forth, is coming from the enemy. And there's an expectation, okay? Or there's a way, they're waiting for news. So I feel like waiting for a contract, or like they're quid pro quo to be paid back, okay? So it's all of this is proven. And I think that's how it begins. It's showing that basically all of this is connected. And so once this is proven, okay, then that's when things kind of start falling apart for them. Okay, now let's see. I'm just going to keep, because it's not necessarily answering the question in the way I would have liked necessarily, okay? But we're going to get there. And we're going to see what it shows. Oh, yeah, just My God. He's so, yeah, I feel Gene is saying, I hope Putin gets taken out of power. I think it will happen. He's so evil. But I think, Gene, the thing with him is that the problem is that Cynthia Allen has a point. I feel like the GOP is more evil. Because in a way, it is true that it is expected that Putin would do this in some way or other, right? But it's not expected that people of this country would sell out so easily, right? Just so like, oh, of course, why not? Just say, oh, I don't like a black president, so I sell out the whole. You know what I mean? Just think how twisted they are, how crazy. They're crazy. They're like, they are not crazy. Actually, I don't want to say they're crazy. It's like they're criminals. You know what I mean? They're just like, oh, I don't like Obama. Whatever. I'm pissed that Obama is the president. And it's like they don't want their bullshit. They would do anything because it's like the whole thing we've talked about before, many readings, especially the ones about the voter suppression thing, the whole voter thing. It's like they know they can't win, so they're going to cheat. They're going to cheat, do whatever they want. I mean, they want to do everything they can to really, okay, to get away with this. Okay, so guys, it's weird because like, um, that let's say it's saying, and I feel like this is kind of like very, it's almost repeating itself that there's just so much dirt, there's so many people involved that everybody's going to have to come out. They're going to have to take everybody out, and that's when you get, it's not going to be the kind of thing where it says like, oh look, more Democrats are going to do this. No, it's like, I think it's as a result of the Mueller investigation, the whole thing with the election, that's how these people are going to be removed. But it's probably not going to happen until these people are removed. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's a chain of connections. So this is a part of like a person who does not want to move on. This is a loyalist of some sort. Or good people, okay? This is hope and change. It could also mean that we're not giving up, that we want change for the better, okay? The good people are not gonna like turn their backs. We want change and we want hope. We want, okay? Now this is interesting because we're dealing with like, oh look, the spies. Oh no. Are you serious? What? No way. Oh, no. They would never do that. Oh my God. It's like this card is so common, everybody knows, like the spy card. They're like, oh yeah, of course. So they're like doing shady, like spy-like dealings behind everybody's back. That's them. Okay, that's the people that we're dealing with. As well as, you know, they're kind of like disappointed, they didn't get what they wanted, and they're snakes. They're like snakes, real snakes. So the deals done behind our backs by the snakes were kind of upset, you know, that Obama won or whatever it is. So it's like we're dealing with these people who are spies, who are willing to do anything behind our backs, who are snakes, and just because the snakes are upset, they do anything. Okay. Now, interesting because this card here is the letterato. It means the literate, meaning academic or well-educated person. And some people say that the guy, you know, he's a lawyer because it could also mean contracts, okay? Because he is signing papers or his like papers on his hands and it's upside down. So the shady knowledge, right, in a way, they're being doctrinated by the wrong doctrine. And the La Vecchia Signora means they have the wrong doctrine with old-fashioned values. Okay, essentially, that's how I see it. Okay, so they've been like brainwashed, which I believe very much. Okay. Now, where are the other parts here? And that they got gifts for the deal. So they got a lot of good things. Okay. Jess, yes, it sounds, it's like, I feel like they got, and I feel like they were wined and dined by them. I mean, there was like a serious courtship going on here. Okay. And then here, and the other side here, we have, this is my perfect card. I love this card. Deliranti, the crazy people, the madmen. This is the supporters, okay? So there's like, it's like when, it's the moment we're living, right? It's like when the patients run the asylum. What's the expression? Forgot. And this is Il Vedovo. So this is an interesting card because it's a person who lost their wife. So it's a card of loss of a person who's stuck in the past. So it's the crazy people who are stuck in the past. They can't let go. They're stuck to the past, to this memory of a past that is like sad or never existed. So they're living this madness. Okay. And high honor. So it's like on the high thing. High honors here, it means on the high level, right? Trump is crazy. He's exactly that, the deplorable or whatever you call it. And in the living room. So in the intimacy of a high power, if you think about it, right? It's true. This crazy people, they're right in the center of power. Okay. So they're all insane. Like they're feeding the insanity of people and they're pushing for it. And I feel like this is this is it, guys. You know how when Trump was like, yeah, if you have guns, go kill Hill, whatever. They really were pushing for it. And they say, oh no, it's just a joke or whatever. No, it's not. So I feel like the whole thing has to be, has to be removed, or you can't even begin to have these conversations. It's like the indoctrination has happened for a long time. It's been going on for a long time. So we'll, see, we see lost change, or what's the deal here? Come on, come on. Oh my God. Yeah, guys, I feel like that's it. There's an ending. There's going to be an ending to them, and that's how we rebuild. But I feel like it's not going to be the kind of thing where we can compromise. Okay, unfortunately, this is not like, oh, let's do a bipartisan thing. No, it's like take them all down, and that's when you like start over. Okay, because here we see this is a card of quid pro quo, so a scythe comes right on top of it. So we have to cut the quid pro quo, and it's looking into finances. So the scythe is going to cut into them when the finances are looked into and the quid pro quos are looked into. And then this is kind of perfect. This is like the devil card. And here's Russia. So Russia was like acting like the devil, right? Creating these illusions. Okay. And then, oh, look, this is not nice because it's the last card here. Justice and the heart. So in the end, the good values win. There's karma. There's good, like justice is, it has to, justice is going to be happy, meaning like justice will be done. Okay. So it's funny, ladies happy is not happy, but it's like ladies, there's also ladies values. Okay. So Russia created these values, right, that they pushed, but ultimately justice wins. Okay. And the scythe is going to cut Russia, the quid pro quo deal. Okay. Here it's going to cut because it starts with this one. So they're going to cut through what is discovered through the finances. Okay. And then they cut Russia and their success through our values. Okay. So our values win in the end, but it's all about money. Like once the money is going to be traced, and that's how things are going to happen. Okay. And here it's interesting because this is the man. This is a card of like the generic man who's romantic. But if it's like this, is a person who's kind of like castles in the air type person with a partner who's like caring. So man, I feel like in a way we could say that the man here is the US, like the man who made deals with Russia. They were like kind of like, oh, it's such a great country. We're so connected. But it's like they were foolish. Okay, here we have a look. This is nice, guys. Oh no, sad news. Sad news. Oh no. What happened? What happened? Oh, people died. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no, look. So I feel like the fools, because these are fools who made deals with this woman, are gonna get a burial. You know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. No, I'm not. Like they're done. These people who made deals. I mean, guys, it's so crazy what I'm saying because I feel so confident, you know, reading the cards and saying this and how far we are from this, but it feels like that's what it's saying. Okay. And so sacerdote means kind of like the priest or a person in a position of power upside down. So I feel like this could be the evangelicals actually. So this is a amalato. So people make evangelicals make people sick. So the sick, fake religious people. Okay. Oh, you know what this is saying, guys? This is a whole other can of worms. So this is like their wealth or their you know their yeah the well like the Empress type card. Okay, this is unexpected money. So I feel like they're going to look into the evangelicals, and I feel like, guys, the message here is very clear. There's some money laundering going on with the evangelicals. Okay, that's what it's saying here essentially. Okay, so that's, oh my god, and I feel like it's like, you know what it is, like cutting like and to all these people, and then oh my god, never, it's like I just want to find the moment where, you know, things turn. Do they? Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's when there's new elections. Okay, new hope for the government. Yeah, but what I feel like essentially is that, yeah, it's going to be jail again. I feel like essentially, I feel like, guys, essentially what I'm getting is like the image I'm getting here is like a, you know, you get a, what is it called, you know, get a little portable lamp and you like have to look into all of it in the darkness, and that's the only way to get rid of it. Because you know, one before I started the readings, I felt like, oh, I felt like there was something where I felt that it was going to be about people coming together and in unity and so forth. Okay, so all of those things. But what I'm seeing here, no, it's like this huge network of like, you have to remove all of it because that's what it's showing. It's not showing. It's interesting. It's not showing what I thought it was going to be, meaning like people coming together, you know, all this stuff. No, none of that is going to happen if they aren't removed. If the actual crime isn't exposed, because they will continue to go on. Okay, so I feel like Rosa said, church, they pay no taxes, easy to money launder. Yeah, I don't know exactly how money, you know, the structure of money laundering, but it's possible. Oh my God, it's like, guys, it's showing here because it could not be more direct. Okay, so it's like, you know, the sick, you know, the shady priest and the sick people, like sick in their heads. Okay, and the money comes from unexpected sources, meaning, where does the money come from? Okay, there's a connection there, I think, and they're connected. Okay, so it's yeah, so it's pretty intense here, guys. So I feel like things are going to change. You know, let me close my eyes here. What are things going to change about this whole, the guns and all the shootings? Yeah, guys, you know what I'm getting, the image I got when I close my eyes now. I don't know if you've seen this image of the Vichy regime in France. You know, after when the Nazis occupied France, there was a shadow government that was like, you know, that did whatever the Nazis wanted. and that I see that those people are going to be treated in the same way in the US, like the Vichy regime, right? That they were letting the Nazis kill French people, you know, that they would just do whatever, okay, they wanted. So I feel like until these people are treated like that, you know, and I remember there was all these very harsh photos of people, like the women who slept with the Nazis. They were like, their heads were shaved and they were humiliated in public. Okay, so that was this societal process where they were like, let's point out who these people are. We need to know who they are so this doesn't happen again. And so after this, then I feel like there's a change in education. I feel like I see the kids being taught this is what happened, this is why it can happen again. There were people who are so bad they were collaborated with the enemy and so forth. Okay, so this is what has to happen, is really like the separation, because I think we're living in a moment where I don't want to scare. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't want to scare you guys, but if you look at the propaganda and the conversation, the Russians are directing it, right? Because Trump works for them. But and so they're like, oh, you know, what's truth? Truth doesn't matter. Anybody could make anything up. It's like the whole thing that they want to say. But if you pull the plug on their bullshit and expose everything and how it's all about money for them, people are loving Russia because they get their money, okay? And that's when you really start to expose the truth. But until you do that, and this is why I feel like it's kind of like, you know, you look at really Germany is really the one example I'm a little bit more familiar with, where they were very strict to like call out people who were Nazis. Still, you know, many of them kept going because it was much more widespread. But it's sort of like, this is, you know, it's like you cannot, if these people aren't removed, they're not going away. They're going to pretend that what they're doing is not a crime. Okay, you know what I mean? So I feel like this has to be, it's going to be an example. Okay, and so there's just no way that they're going to get away with this. Okay, I think that's what it's showing here. It's like essentially over and over, like in different degrees in different ways, that there's just like the whole process of how the money was organized to go to them, how they were indoctrinated, how people are crazy, and how, you know, it's like all these things, and how the money is found out, and all of that. So exactly. So the one said, rip off the covers on them and show people what exactly. It's like the financial, because of the whole thing with like, what do you say? Show me the money. Exactly. Remember how Trump is like, oh, don't don't look at my money. Exactly. Because he knows, everybody knows. This is how, I mean, but this is like so bizarre, guys. Exactly. Money in from Russia via and all the via evangelicals. Yeah, I feel like they also get the money because it's showing here, where does the money come from? Okay, it's showing there's something, and this is a whole other, it just came up without me asking, okay, but it's like, guys, I have to, you know, eventually I'm gonna have to do a reading on this because it's kind of intense. It's showing, I didn't ask, it just showed up like that. So I feel like there's going to be, I would say revolution is a strong word, but sort of like an educational, because it's not a revolution in the sense that it's very somber. Okay, it's like very, like people need to like, sort of like when, you know, there was like a world wars, and every citizen had to be educated about how to protect yourself from bombs and stuff like that. It's the same thing. There's going to be a like countrywide education about this. It's not, they're not going to let it pass. Okay. Exactly. Trump has kept a book bedside for years. I guess someone could read him a bedtime story. Yeah. So it's just, it's going to be a big thing. I mean, because yeah, like I said, you know, I was telling you guys that I wrote to this person on Twitter or whatever, like the era when you could get away with this bullshit of like, oh, everybody's different, conservatives, liberals, are just, no, you can't. It's over. Let's get real. Let's get real. Okay. So, mind Trump. Can't read. But guys, I only heard a speech of Trump the day after he won the election because the radio was on, the NPR, and I heard, and this is why you talk about Mein Kampf. And I was like, he's weird. He's using these words. And he was like, our movement. And I remember this. I was like, movement. And then I was like, that's when it clicked for me. And I was like, oh my God, because I thought, oh, is this like a joke on civil rights or something? And I remember, because I still remember, not that I've watched like extensively Hitler speeches, but I've watched this movie by Eleni Riefenstahl. It's called, I forgot the name. Oh my God, what's the title of the name? The Triumph of the Will. It's a documentary on the Nazis in 1936. And she was a really great filmmaker who was a Nazi, but she created really beautiful images of like all the Aryan thing or whatever. But I remember watching, there was parts where there were Hitler speeches on it, and he spoke like he said unsere Bewegung, which is like our movement, the same way. And it gives me goosebumps to say it, because it's like he must have watched how Hitler spoke, because he was like that to unsere. It was a it's like the way that he used adjectives was very similar. He steals some of the syntax that Hitler used, translated into English. Okay, but the words that he uses are not. They have a historical context that is lost on many Americans, because they don't know exactly. They don't know exactly what he's saying. You know, it's like, oh, whatever movement. And no, it's like the context of the word movement for the right wing is Hitler. It's exactly how he used to say our movement, our past, we're going to be great, whatever. It's like, exactly, massive, exactly. But Trump, you know, like I've said this before, in a way we're lucky, because he is not, you know, in his 30s or whatever, 40s or something. He's like very unhealthy. And the people that are near him are dumb. Okay. Really. He's like, and they just, guys, see 130 people don't have security clearance over there. Hello. I wonder why. I wonder why. Yeah. So I feel it, but it's like, you know, he's just a puppet, really. Let's get real. Like, what else? And I feel like the media is like, oh my God, look, Putin said that, and he did, like, hello, of course, we knew that. We knew that he's like a puppet. Like, do you think anything else? Like, why would he do? He's just like, you know. So I feel like the thing is, like, the way to win this is to, whoever comes next, it has to be swift rebuttal, okay? And I feel like they've learned, the thing with the Russians is like, you know, like, war doesn't work. Cutting money works. That's when they get mad. So, yep. They really have to soul there. So exactly, hope they get what they deserve. Yeah, and I feel like, and I see this, guys, and it's kind of, I don't know, whatever, overemphasize this again, but I feel like I noticed this, you know, even tech, like high-end tech people, like they use these like Russian terms. They talk about it like, oh, decentralized economy, da da da. It's like, what this whole discourse of decentralized economy basically is about legalizing money laundering. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, if you don't know where the money comes from, and everybody could like invest in like whatever, that means money laundering. There's a reason why money laundering is illegal. Jesus Christ, it's like, yeah. Oh, we have to also ask about the tax law. That remind me sometime to see if it's going to go on, if it's going to be undone. Okay, because I remember some astrologer, somebody said like how when it went into law, it was just so, there's like a very bad omens related to this law. It's not gonna, you know. So, wow, guys, crazy. Oh my God. Sorry, now it's like, I feel like even though we've done more than 100 readings or whatever, it feels like at the same time, we're not shocked, but we are surprised. It's like never ends. Okay, it's huge. Oh my God. Oh no, I have to see Mr. Robot. I have to see. They did a scene of a Chinese guy as Putin character using Trump as puppet. They actually had a scene at Mar-a-Lago called Trump a Buffoon. That was perfect. Perfect. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like you never, because I remember like when I was like, oh, how naive did I think that it was just about Trump? It's like, and when people say, well, why aren't the Republicans doing something? Hello, they're not doing something because they're part of it. They're part of the scheme, the same scheme. That's why, you know, remember remember like the good days when we used to think that Trump was acting on his own, or that, you know, the Republicans were going to do something at some point. Nope. Yeah, oh my God. Okay, guys, it's saying, you know, I have 30 minutes left, so oh my God, this was intense. But you know, it's not what I expected. It really is not what I expected. Oh God, I thought I was gonna, you know, talk about peace and unity, and it's kind of sad. I mean, not sad, you know. It has to, basically what it's saying is just that it's going to go all the way to the bottom. Only when it goes to the bottom and catches everybody, that's when we change. When basically when justice is done, that's how it ends. It's not going to end until there's justice and the money laundering is exposed. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. My boss and, oh, Gladys, this is a great story. My boss and his wife, Trump supporters and evangelicals, were shocked that they will not be able to write off business expenses like they used to with the new tax law. Like, hello, do they think it's like, oh, I'm sure he cared about you? No, he did not. I'm sorry. Did you really? It's like, hello. Oh my God. It's like so dumb. Oh, yeah. Diane is saying it's true. It will be a long, hard struggle, but I believe peace and joy will win eventually. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree, Diane. I think it's like the darkness is going to come out, and then that's when we can rebuild. Okay. So, okay, guys. So now I have 30 minutes left. And then, so what should I focus on now for the end? There's, for today's, there was it, the death of Javan Kushner? Okay, the Trump kids, Kushner. Okay. What is the question about the debt? So what's going to happen to their debt? Oh, there was a debt and the RICO. Like, I don't know if I could do it in the same question, but what's going to happen? Do they have any? I mean, I guess I feel like my question is also like, do they have any money, or are they just completely broke? Because that's what it looks like to me now. Okay, what's like, and or are they gonna be? Are they gonna be? Is the Trump family going to be tried through RICO? Can I ask that also? Because I'm curious, just because I saw that documentary on the mobsters. I was like, oh, when they said family, I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, so let me everybody. Because this is a new question. I guess I've like another day I can do exactly, how do they buy their house? So okay, so let's see. But let's just ask about RICO. Were they okay? Jared and the Trump family in general. Will they be tried? Will their money be confiscated by RICO? Okay. Okay, what? Tell us about the debt. Okay, the debt of Trump, of Ivanka Trump and Jared. Okay. Because essentially, we forgot about this, but because obviously they're married, then the Trump business is is the same as Jared's, and so is whatever trouble Jared is under, so is she. Yeah, will they have? Let's see, because I feel like they will have legal issues, of course, but I'm just trying to think, guys, how I. Oh, this is a good way to tie the two questions. So about Ivanka and Jared's debt. So what's going to happen to their debt? Are they really broke? And the B part of the question is, will their finances be affected by RICO? Will their money, because the question about their money and their debt essentially. So will their money be confiscated by RICO or okay, because I feel like it's kind of related. So they have this debt and so forth. So if they're tried for RICO, is this money going to go away or whatever? We don't know, right? So because it sounds like they don't even have any money. It's just, they just have debt, but assets, yeah, assets will be frozen. That's it. Will the assets be frozen because of Rico? Okay, so what is the deal with the finances of Jared and Ivanka, and then Rico? Will they be prosecuted? And what's going to happen after that? Okay. Oh my God. Rosa is saying Trump was bankrupt and rode in limousine, saying he was worth less than the homeless guy in the street back in the 90s. Oh my God. Okay, so tell us about Ivanka and Jared's debt. Ivanka and Jared's debt. And will there be prosecution? Okay. Okay, so what's up with Jared and Ivanka's debt? What's the deal? Do they have money? Do they not have money? Oh, look, the first card, illusion. Huh. I wonder why. Oh, look. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm going to have to cry. Oh, no. Oh, oh no, look. Oh, illusion. Oh, no, look. End of illusion. Oh, no. Oh, no. Why? Why? They don't deserve it, do they? They're such nice people. Oh, no. Oh no, this is an Empress upside down, kind of like having some money problem. Oh God, I petted Joy. I love her. I don't know. I love them. They're so caring. Ivanka, oh my God, she's so great. She's like Princess Diana. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my God, look, permanent ending. Oh. Oh my God, why? Oh no, illusion. They have no money. It's an illusion. Illusion, end to the illusion, and permanent ending. It's going well. It's going well. It's going. Oh, dark secrets. That's nice. That's nice. What is? Oh, oh no. Oh no. Look, guilty. Jen said, we have to start a GoFundMe. Oh. Oh, my. Oh no, look. Painful ending, sad ending. There's dark secrets. Oh no, really? They don't deserve. Oh no, look, wrong works. Oh no, don't cry, don't you cry tonight. I see you lonely, sugar. Oh my God, yeah. So Betty just said the cards are so blunt. Yeah. So I feel like guilty family. Look, the tree is like the family, and there's jail for everybody. The cards, equal opportunity. Okay, everybody. Okay, so it's like a long time for the family. The film has been broke for a long time. Okay, this is money, wrong focus, wrong money. Okay, I'm so sorry. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't know how I'm gonna to cope with this. It's so sad. Oh my god. Wow. So truthful, Ivanka and Jared. Oh my god, they're such great citizens. Yeah, this is funny. This is like Constanza means perseverance. And this is a car look the present of precious stones. So it's like they've been persevering at the shady money for basically for a long time. They've been taking shady money. Okay, so wow, I'm so sorry. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Look, they had a lot of hopes. Okay, they're big hope, big water, big hope. But then what happened? There was a funeral. Oh no, really? Oh my god, they had a whole lot of hopes when they first started, but at the end there was a funeral. So yeah, and it's also mean it could. Oh my god, wow, I'm so sorry. Oh no, oh no. This is kind of look at this. This is kind of, and I feel like I'm learning to this card, like how to use these Italian cards because they can be very difficult and complicated. But this is a card of this would be the equivalent of the snake. So this is the enemy. And when it's the woman female enemy, that means there's a person who is among you, who is net like who is like in your environment, okay? And so the enemy, right? And here's dottore. Dottore means gonna solve a problem, gonna heal. So they thought that our enemy was gonna solve their problems, okay? Like seriously, get real. Fuck them. An asshole. Like, can you imagine? Oh yeah, I have a problem. Let me just go to some foreign governments. They're gonna give us money. Oh look, look. Oh look, it's the child. Where's the child? At the White House. Oh look, really? Oh, that's great. That's how we're gonna make our money. How we're gonna, you know, really like get out of this. Oh my god. Oh my god. So, So let's see more because it's good now. It's nice. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh look. Oh look. Oh my god, guys. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. So this is powerful. Okay, the power magician, foreign powers. Foreign government has a power to create defeat for who? Look, Jared. Look at Jared. Jareda. Jareda. I'm so in debt. So in debt. Oh my god, look. Oh no, Jared. Here's defeat for him. So he let the foreign power create a defeat so he could get, more suits. Armani, not Armani, whatever, Dior suits or something. Oh no. Nice pants. Yeah, Jareda. 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 Oh no, Jared. Oh look, this is shocking. Falsità? Fakeness? Oh no, are you kidding? Jareda? Javanka? Javanka? What? Oh my god, love it. Love it. Oh my god, I love this the best. Look. Falsità creates disgrazia. Disgraziato. Oh look. Oh no. Oh my god, look. Disgraziato. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Look, everything is burning down, bitches. Your fakeness caused you disgrace. You are a fake couple. Everything came burning down. You are a fake couple. You deserve all the shit that goes down. Oh my god. Woo. Oh my god. I feel a relief, sense of relief now. Oh my god, look, I'm so sorry. Oh no, really? Look, because this guy, I still remember the Italian guy saying how, oh, this card is terrible. If it really shows it, so like, so it could also mean I don't want it to mean this like fake disgrace, but I think it's real. I think it essentially means that your fakeness comes to a halting, into an end, okay? Wait, oh, I don't know what I'm doing this. This is not the right. Oh no, I've already confused. I get so excited and confused. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so good to be true. I cannot believe it's too good. This is too good. Look what's coming. Prison. Prison. Yeah. 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 Go. More. Oh my God. Prison. Oh no. Really? Why? Oh, gloomy thoughts. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Really? Oh no. The fake people go to jail? And there's gloomy thoughts and disgrace. Oh no, really? Oh no. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ. I'm so sorry. Really? No, I don't think it's possible. This is like so, oh my God, I'm enjoying myself here. Oh no. Oh, look. Long-term problems for people in the White House. The victory has come undone. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. Oh my God. I love it. Oh my God. I could not have asked for better. Look. Prigione. Prigione. Oh my God. It's saying, Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. Why? What happened? Oh, look. Oh my God. The best. Oh no. Look. Oh, letter. What happened? Dear Mr. Kushner, you were invited to jail. Please come at your earliest convenience. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's like somebody's, there's some decisions were made. I'm sorry, Jared. Everybody's happy because they went to jail. Oh, look, main person. This is probably Ivanka. Look, Ivanka. Ivanka's happy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. Maybe she is happy. Yeah, because Prigione, look, there's happiness that in prison. And I don't think that's what it means. I feel like great happy. I feel like Ivanka. I mean, it's kind of shady here that she's kind of happy. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, let's see. So tell us about Raiko. I mean, after this tragedy, I mean, nobody is going to survive anything, but let's see. Raiko. Yeah, Raiko, whatever. Oh no. Another. This card also means prison, guys, too. But can mean prison, but I think it means shady. I'll show you what it's saying. Oh my God, there's another. Woo! It's going well, Jared. The cards are great for you. Now, let me tell you, believe. Oh my God. Okay, this is like the sun upside down. So there's a look. They're yet to come out. They'll look into his shady dealings. Okay, and what are these shady dealings? Executing plans, shady plans behind the back of the government. Okay, so because the fox is always shady dealings behind someone's back, behind something. So shady dealings about or with the government. Okay, so oh my God. So no, look. Oh, I'm sorry. It's going well. It's going well. Look, now we have another great card. Look at this death here. It's even worse. Oh no. Why? Oh my God, I love it. Oh look, Annette, this is somebody's is gonna die. He's sick. Okay, I'm sorry to say this because I'm remembering, guys. I'm sorry to say this because I was remembering the lesson of the Italian guy. He's like saying, "Si la carta della morte." It's like it's right next to the ammalato. Then there's a possibility that this is actual death because the person is sick. Okay, so because the ammalato doesn't always mean he's saying necessarily that a person is sick, but like when you have the coffin and the death, like a person's sick and is gonna die, it's saying like somebody's gonna die, the sick person. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Oh, look. I love it. Oh my God, the best. Oh my God, look, why? Why is he gonna die? Why is he sick? He's gonna die. What happened? Here's a letter. Who? What? Mueller. Mueller kind of shows up. Here's Mueller with the lion. Oh, hi, Jared. I have a letter for you. Oh, look. He's gonna die when he sees that Mueller has a letter for him. He's sick. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. He's like, Jared? Guys, I wonder, what? I wonder I kind of feel like actually this kind of scares me for the first time. I'm like, who dies? So I feel like clarify who does. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So it's kind of, I don't know if he died. I don't want to say that he dies, but I'm like, kind of scary, guys, to be honest. Okay. I wonder, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, let's see, because I feel like the reading is about them, so it has to be them. Okay, let's see. So we have more information about this person who dies. Okay, let's see. Stanza. This is a intimate counsel or something. Somebody he knows. I don't know. We know. Oh, success in love. Oh, look, court person. Yeah, business deals. Court person. This is a stanza means like they find information, public, private information that's what does it say? Compromising information. Okay, so this is a counsel. Could also be that, yeah. And this is like success in love means like their deal. This is a court person, be the judge. Okay, so there's a judge here. So the judge finds that they have deals with people. Okay. Oh my God. And then we have, again, corruption, financial corruption because of like the accepted bribes. Okay, essentially, that's what it's saying. Yeah, you could say this could be Kushner. This is a manipulative person, cold manipulative, could be him. Yeah, and then quid pro quo. Okay. So what's going to get him is the quid pro quo he did with the money. I feel like the money that he got it's going to get him in the end. Okay. So let me just close my eyes here, guys, to see if do you have any more? I feel like it answers the question really, like what it's going to come to a halt. Okay, let me close my eyes and think about the situation about them here. About Ivanka and their money and their debt and Raiko. Well, I feel like, oh my God, almost out of time. Yeah. We have 7 minutes. No, I feel like essentially I close my eyes here about Kushner and I see this is something. I feel like I've seen this image before though. When I mean, Rose, that question is like very difficult. I don't know. Okay, it's like okay, let me show you what I see. Okay, let's see here that I see the image of the Trump building being carted out, like they're removing the logos everywhere. And that's like whatever money, I think the Trump organization will go through RICO, whatever you call it. They're going to take everything because they're going to prove that the whole thing was a facade for the money laundering thing. Okay, so that's going to go down. Now, all the accounts, and I feel like Kushner has different things. Like he has his own family thing, okay? And so he doesn't understand that like all the foreign money that went to him, they're gonna trace, they're gonna freeze immediately. Like it's gonna be very quick. They'll be like, boom, freeze everything, and then he has nothing. And then no, but I feel like they'd be property of the government, okay? And I think they'll be sold, they'll be like rebuilt, or kind of like 9/11, how they like tore down the buildings kind of thing. And then they rebuilt something else or something. So I feel like I see him like the money, like whatever money came from abroad, they can trace. They're gonna go abroad in. So all the money that goes into anything related to Jared Kushner is gonna be frozen, boom, boom. We'll never see it again. And it's gonna catch him like the whole, it's like they caught us. They caught us. It's funny, guys, because I remember, even before I started the channel, I would see these, like, remember Friday nights or something? I would see like the image of like desperate Kushner, like it's like they're trying to like burn things or hide things. They were like, they don't know. Is it snowing or raining? Okay. Where I get out of it? What's that all? I feel like it's yeah, May or I don't know why I said. I feel like the whole thing is gonna come down very quickly. I said this before about Kushner. It's not gonna be like Manafort, A, B, and C, this side, not the side. The thing with Kushner is gonna be swift, okay, because of his power, because of like his relationship to not security, to national security. He's almost he's a very dangerous person because he could like try to like sell, he's already, so I'm sure he's sold secrets, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like he's just, oh yeah, his dad is totally involved, but I feel like it's like where the money, when the money sifted in to the accounts, almost like they trace it that way. So they because they have all these shadow accounts, shadow banking accounts, so they're not going to go in outwards. They're going to go outwards inwards. So they're going to see where the money, the corrupt money is going, and they're going to figure out that it went to Jared. This is how I think it's going to show. It's not going to be the going outwards is going to be what comes in, and they're going to find his accounts that way. They thought they were like so special, so clever. And so I see the moment. He's like, it's over. Like it's over. Okay. I see him like knowing. He's like, yeah, I feel like it's over. He's like free, he's sweating cold. I see him sweating cold, like it's over now. They caught us, they caught me. And so I just see Ivanka going to like, trying to, if it's because I feel like for the first time she's not gonna have a nanny, and she has 3 kids. So she doesn't even know how to handle the kids. Because she's like, oh, can you just sit there? Sit there. Mommy is gonna, she's never had this role. Although I do think she will eventually marry a rich guy. I just feel like she's always been, little princess, even though they didn't have money. She's always had, the kind of like wealth. So anyway, guys, it's, oh, by the way, there's like a minute and 30 seconds left. So just so you know. So, and by the way, I want to, exactly. Welcome. So I feel like, guys, by the way, I want to, normally I go back and forth through about Saturdays. I feel like it's one of those times where I see how it goes, but I think I'm leaning towards doing Saturday because I feel like there's so much to discuss, so much going on, okay, in this moment, that it would be nice. So let's do it. I'm gonna send out, the schedule and stuff. So, but let's do Saturday. I mean, obviously not you, not we don't obviously all have to come or anything, but I think I feel like, guys, it's crazy. It's like, oh my God. Yeah, but I feel like Rose is saying she can do a reality show, but I feel like I see her like going from courtroom to courtroom, like so overwhelmed. Okay. Yes, new moon blessings to all of us. Oh my God. Yes, guys. So I'll put on tomorrow. I'm probably gonna publish the schedule. Okay, I'll see. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like I feel like we never, it's never gonna end. It's so much work to figure out. Or like psychic connect. What is it called? Psychic detectives. We're gonna, connect. Oh my God, it's crazy. It was fun at the end. Now the disgrace and all that. Okay, guys. So you'll hear from me very soon. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Bye. Yes. Yes. Okay. Bye.